Hello guys, welcome to another time out with me on the channel. My name is Alec Godwin if you meet me for the first time. But first of all, let's give props to who props is due. Josh Martins, I commend you for your efforts, you and your wife, for you guys coming out to say those things. I think it will heal a lot of people, you know, comparing with my situation. And to be honest, I am not that far off. Okay, it got me thinking what I'm really doing this for. Now, I've always wanted to be a movie maker, like a movie director, filmmaker. But that journey has been a long time coming. All right, I made one or two shots, not much, that are not as much as I would like, but basically I've had years of experience of shooting music videos, so that's kind of my thing. Had been tagged like that should be my space, but I know that was not my original passion. So I've always wanted to like get back to movie making, and fine, when I did, it was still I noticed that music video was still I was still approaching it like a music video and all that. And that's basically why I signed up for film school, because I knew that I needed that touch up, okay? And I did go to film school, and voila. Now I know better, still learning, but now I know better. Now I think I can do it. But the funds are not there. Now I was going to make a full-length movie, low budget, and I wrote this, what I thought a simple script, showed to a couple of people, and everybody kept saying, do not use that budget for this movie, you will kill it. It is good, right? So now I'm trying to write another story. I'm trying to write a low budget movie so I can shoot that first and move on. But in the process, I already got this gear. I just felt like I may have to be the one to finance the movie. So I had already been saving and planning for it. And part of planning for it in my head is getting the equipment. So I got the equipment, I got the lights. Not like it's like Hollywood level, but it's enough to make any movie, right? So, I mean, if you're on a budget, I have enough lights to make movies. I got cameras. I actually got the Ursa 12K. I got a lot of equipment, a lot of unnecessary stuff. I didn't want to work for anybody, so I had to make a living from making videos and doing higher stuff, freelancing and stuff like that. I opened an LLC, but I soon discovered that that became the full-time job and not my movie. So it wasn't still taking me in the direction of my movie. Yeah, I got a van. I got a company van. I mean, I went all in on the branding and everything. I did everything I was supposed to do, and the business started growing. While funds started coming, I only realized that I was burning out to keep the business going, and the dream that brought us here, which is filmmaking, I still was living. If it's going to end up making me not get to my dream, then this career, which is filmmaking or freelancing or personal company and all that, is still in the way. So it got me thinking in a lot of ways. So those were my thoughts before I saw this video from Josh Martins. If I was already there, like it was already a grind, that would be a different case. Now, if that's your dream, and you have the passion to make videos of, be hired help, produce for people, commercials, I sat down with myself and I figured out like this was too stressful. Bottom line is I got a 9-to-5 job. Okay, I was able to get a good job that has a decent amount of time off, right? Not like I have to grind every day. So I got a decent paying job with benefits. Okay, because I still have a family, right? I still have to put roof over the head, put food on the table, because a lot of us are passionate about this thing And whether or not it really brings money, we really don't care, even though we hope that it brings money. But that's where I'm coming in to say, let's draw the line. Okay, let's double check ourselves. It's easy to sleep. I think we all should caution ourselves. It got me thinking, like, where did I go wrong? What did I do wrong? Here, let me tell you, in a nutshell, it's equipment. It's equipment. You know, my wealth is around me. I got a lot in the garage. You know, it's not good. It is not good. I noticed that I even bought some things twice when I couldn't get to it because it's all over the place. And this is in my house too. I'm renting just like you, just like Josh Martins. And I said, that is not good. The fact that we don't have houses, it is not a good thing, you know. And I can bet you that Josh Martins has enough equipment in his home, enough to, you know, to sell and get a home. I think, if I understand right, he was robbed twice. Okay, imagine that he sold those stuff before he was robbed. Okay, I'm not saying do that. I'm not saying anybody else should do that, but I am going to do that now. Not that I've given up on my dream, but this year I want to, as fast as possible, I want to get a house. Just to make it a little bit safe, a little bit secure for my family. The same amount you pay for your home, for your renter, is about the same amount you pay for your home. The difference is that you just have to work towards a good credit score and make a down payment. So here's my plan, and I'm sharing with you guys. Whoever else is listening, maybe Josh can get a tip from it. Maybe someone else can, but I hope it blesses you. But here's what I'm going to do, and I think that's the way to go. I'll keep some cameras for YouTube, but I'm going to be selling a lot of this equipment. If you don't make a plan and, you know, have a goal and a time space, you know, time limit, and it's easy to think that we are living a good life when you got equipment, you got everything, you know, and it's satisfying. I must say, I'm not going to tell you that it's not going to hurt. Imagine me getting this new Pixies. I'm recording on the Pixies now. This Pixies 6K. We got the LiDAR focus on, so the autofocus is going on right now. I'm loving this camera, but I may have to sell it. Here's the plan. I know my equipment cannot buy a house completely, but this can take care of the down payment. I'm going to try to hold on to the Pixies. I know that my Studio 6K is not going anywhere. I know that I'm not letting that camera go because of the ease of use in terms of the internal ND. The price, it's not so much of a value like this one. And if I'm trying to raise money, this will give me more money. I know I'll get it back at some point, but I would rather get it after my house. If I sell this equipment, you know, I have enough to still run the YouTube. I'm not renting equipment anymore. I'm not doing gigs anymore. Then what are these for? Now, I know that I will need them for my movie, but when is the movie? So if you're listening to me, you're not getting younger. You need the energy of your youth to pursue these dreams. And, you know, when you become a family man, you start having kids, the rate at which you shoot towards your dreams slow down. It's for a good reason. There's no complaint. There's nothing to feel bad about. It's for a good reason. You decided to get married and have kids, so now you got to be more responsible. Slow down on your dream and get it done. So, but most of us think that it will soon blow up. It will soon be all right. It will soon, just give me one more year and it will soon. I would rather advise that we all turn things around and at least work towards our homes. kudos to those of you that got homes, because even with your home, you could get loan, which I still will not advise you to do. But the chances of you, opportunities are a lot bigger when you got your home. But when you got your rig and camera stuff, the values keep going down. That's all it does. The values keep going down. Now I'm going to be selling these equipment for a lot cheaper, So, like I said, I'm going to hold on to the camera. I'm going to try to hold on to the camera last. But their initial cost during the process of getting a home, there's what's called the earnest money. There's what is called, evaluation fees and all that, right up to the down payment of the house. Rather than go than say, okay, you know what, I'm going to grind harder and do overtime on my job, and my wife will start working 2 short jobs or stuff like that. No, we are working already. We are already doing enough as it is. We need to slow down and be smart about it. I don't want to be caught by that, but I know that I got money in this room, enough money in this room, in the studio, to take care of the down payment. That is what I'm going to do. And I'll let you know from time to time what's going down. I might even share with you the links for the eBay. I think I'm going to put it on eBay, Facebook, some stuff I'm going to put on Facebook. Did you check out the Joshua Martin Cine Dailies? Did you see his video? If you did not, I'll likely share that in the description as well. Luckily for me, AI is keeping me company. So.
Now growing fast, Benji wanted a car to carry his girls in.
Mama, I think it's about time I got my own car. It's not safe to use Uber all the time. Think about it. With all the news of robbery and kidnapping, I know you don't want that for me, Mom.
Okay. Benji, I will talk to your father.
When his father returned from a business trip, his mother made the request on Benji's behalf. His father refused.
He will only use it to drive his girls around and may end up distracted from his studies.
When Benji heard back from his mother, his reaction was hostile. He sulked, grew distant, and his mother, unable to bear his unhappiness, pressured his father relentlessly. Finally, Tunde gave in and agreed to let Benji have his mother's Mercedes X-Class. Benji was a bit sad that he did not get a new car but had no choice. Old was better than nothing.
Thank you, Mom. Dad was never going to get me a car. I don't know why he is so mean, but anyway. Let me take it for a spin. I'll be back.
I'm going to be creating movies just to satisfy that aspect of my desire. I'm going to be making more and more movies with AI and teaching about it for those who don't know. And then when the time comes, I'll make an actual movie. And there will always be some integration from AI. I'll tell you more about that. Thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.